Hey guys, what's up? Getting ready to install a new ceiling fan in my house, and the fan behind me we've had for like 15 years. We've had the thing forever. So I bought a new fan off Amazon. It's a little bit different than the one we have. Taking this one out because there's something wrong that the lights keep flickering. It's like watching Stranger Things. The lights are flickering on the thing. It's driving me nuts, and I can't take it anymore. So the other day I bought this new fan off Amazon, and the blades kind of come out when you turn the fan on. It sounds kind of cool. So I figured I'd give it a rip, install it, and I'll do a quick review on it, show you guys what it's all about, and we'll put a link in the description of this video so you can click on the link and buy the fan off Amazon if it's something you're interested in. So I've removed the old fan from the ceiling. That's what it looks like right there. Here is the new ceiling fan. So that is the base with the lights in it. Here is the fan portion that the blades come out of when you turn it on. It's kind of cool. They would kind of retract back in there. This one did come with light bulbs, and there's instructions with it and some more hardware. So I'm going to get all of this installed into the ceiling, and we'll turn it on and see what it looks like. So I finished installing the ceiling fan with lights on it. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I bought it on Amazon, and it was a little challenging to say the least. The instructions are really bad on it. They didn't make a whole lot of sense, so we kind of had to go by what illustrations that you had. And I'll show you the light a little bit up close, and I'll kind of talk you through what I had to do in case you buy one of these. All in all, once it was done and installed, it's a pretty nice light. It was just a little bit of a challenge and took some time to connect it to the ceiling and do all the wiring on it. But let's talk about it a little bit. So one of the first things that they had you do on the instructions was to get the base together with the pedestal and the little trim piece that goes down on top of the fan right there. It's like a cone. And there's two pedestals. There's a short one. I have the short one on there, and there's a longer one. And the longer one allows the assembly to hang down a couple more inches. It's probably about 2 to 3 inches longer. But I have, I think, 8-foot ceilings in here, so this is plenty low for us. With the wiring part of it, there's going to be like a little transmitter that tucks up inside the base. Most ceiling fans, they like that. There's 2 wires that come off of it, black for power, white for neutral. So you feed those 2 wires to the transmitter, and that gets activated by the remote that I'll show you in a minute. And there's 3 wires coming out of that. I believe one was blue, white, and black. So you just kind of connect those to the wiring coming out of the fan. Then you've got to kind of tuck it all up and under the trim piece up there and up into the ceiling to try to tuck the wires in as best as you can. And but the instructions are really vague on everything. So on the little transmitter itself that goes up into the ceiling, there's some wiring. There's a wiring diagram on it, or at least mine had it on there. And it kind of showed like the wiring and where it goes. It explains it. So once you get that all figured out, it wasn't too bad. It was just like reading through the instructions. It kind of told you to take off this base right here, and that didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But actually, it wasn't this piece. It was the piece under it. So I left that together, got it all hung, and once I figured all that out, it started to kind of go together a little bit easier. It probably took me more time to try to figure out what they're trying to say in the instructions. So from start to finish, it took a couple hours to hang it all up in there, wire it, and get everything sorted out. And I'll show you how it functions with the remote. So here is the remote that mine came with. You can turn the light off and on separately. So if you click the button right here, it'll make a beeping noise and turn the light on. There's 3 speeds to the fan, low, medium, and high. So to turn the fan on, put it on high, it'll start to turn, and then the blades will start to kind of spread out for you and kind of extend out so you can see it. It takes about 20-30 seconds, and you can start to feel the airflow around the room, and it circulates quite a bit of air. So that's what that looks like. That's high speed, and low speed. I'll slow down a little bit. And then here's low. So we'll slow down a little bit more. There's also some settings on here, 1, 2, 4, 8 hours. I haven't played around with this yet, but you know, more likely it'll shut off after an hour or two if you start it up like that. I didn't see it in the instructions that came with this, so I'm kind of guessing that you more likely have to, you know, turn the fan on, probably set the fan on a setting, and if you click one of these buttons, it probably will shut the fan off after an hour, 2 hours. So I just hit the 2-hour one, so after 2 hours, it should more likely shut the fan off for you. You got to play around with this a little bit still. But just kind of wanted to explain to you guys, you know, what the install process was and what I ran up against. But once I got it in there and I was done being frustrated with it, it's actually a pretty nice fan. It's not too bad, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'll put a link to it in the description of the video, and you can buy it through the link in the description. If you run into any problems, I can kind of just leave a comment. I can reply back to you, tell you what I did, and hopefully help you out a little bit. Hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up if you like it. Thanks for watching, guys.